Okay, good morning students. This is our first class of wireless communication system. Before starting that class, we discuss some history about the communication. Okay, now if we look for our uh, Macaut syllabus, then the first you learn the what is analog communication. Then the drawbacks of that analog communication we overcome by digital communication. Okay, after digital communication, then parallelly one part is there that is called telecommunication system. Okay, that telecommunication means it is obviously part of the communication system, that is how our voice communicate from one portion to another portion, what's the basic technology, etc, etc, etc. Now after telecommunication, this is the very interesting and your core subject that is called wireless communication system. The name of the subject is wireless. That's mean here we use the block diagram, but there is no wire linkage. That's mean the total connection in between air. Okay, so first we evaluate that particular figure. Okay, so if we evaluate the particular figure, so this is 1970. Okay, in 1970 first 1G, G for generation, so 1G phone appeared. So that is a basically analog phone. Okay, basically this is called the land phone also. Okay, after the evolution of the system or whatever, so from 1970s to 1990, this 20 years gap. Next generation of the communication system or telephonic system appear, that is called 2G, G for generation. Always remember, when we increase our G or generation, then always we increase our speed. Okay, now when we discuss about 1G and 2G, but there are no concept of the any internet using by help of the my mobile phone or whatever. But when we enter the 2.5G, that is a 2.5 generation, that is near about 2000 or 200 or sorry, yes, 2000 century. So then one particular thing appear in all our mobile, that is called GPRS or general packet radio service or age, etc, etc. By the help of that particular device we access the internet through our mobile phone or whatever. Okay, now after 2000 we directly jumped in the 2005. Okay, so when we jumped in the 2005, then 3G appear. 3G means third generation. Okay, so here we use the WCDMA. We everybody know the term of the CDMA. CDMA means code division multiple access, and here CDMA means WCDMA it is. Okay, so when we forwarded from GSM to CDMA version, then our internet speed, okay, appreciably increases, that is 2 to 20 Mbps. Okay, after 3 generation, when we go in the fourth generation, that is basically called MIMO or software defined cognitive radio, that is in the year of the 2007. Okay, then our speed is tremendous, that is 100 Mbps. Okay, so that's mean when we cover our generation, the generation by generation, we always looking for a particular device, that is a particular thing, that is called the internet speed. Okay, so second thing is that why we go in that particular type of wireless communication system, that's mean what's the basic decades of the digital communication system. Okay, so digital communication is very good. There one issue, obviously they are larger bandwidth and system is too much secure, etc, etc. But we obviously develop a system that is called wireless. Okay, number one. And number two, another thing is that is called spectral congestion or spectral jamming. Okay, so when we use our bandwidth, or bandwidth maybe we always goes for the narrow bandwidth, okay, in any kind of superior communication system, then spectral density as well as spectral congestion is a very big issue. Spectral congestion, jamming in the spectral region. So scientists research how that spectral jamming we avoid. Okay, so for this type of particular literature survey, we discover another type of technology that is called mobile phone. Okay, when we use the mobile phone, but very beginning, it is called the cellular phone, cellular. Okay, so in basically in 19th centuries it is called the cellular phone as well as the mobile phone. So basically that cellular concept appeared the term the cell. Okay, appeared the term cell. Okay, so how? Okay, for that you obviously concentrate in that particular figure. Okay, so basically what happened in any kind of digital communication system, we have a particular bandwidth. Okay, so suppose a particular radio channel, they use from this portion to this portion of the bandwidth. Okay, another radio channel they use this portion to this portion of the bandwidth. So that means there are huge number of bandwidth end of the day required. And another thing is that multiplexing. So when we go in the multiplexing, so obviously a common channel use, but obviously a spectral congestion is appear here. Okay, so due to that factor we develop that type of cellular concept. So what is that cellular concept? Okay, very carefully look. Suppose we assume this is a region. This is a region that is depicted by A. Okay, what is say that I discussed in the latter. Okay, so we assume here only one particular frequency used, only one frequency used. Okay, and here only one main tower or base station. All the telephonic conversation or all the mobile phone which is under that particular base station. Okay, that's mean in that region all the mobile phone or all the system use that particular A frequency. Here A is a frequency. Okay, now but by the help of that particular frequency we only cover that particular region. Okay, but when we go another region, suppose this region, here we depict another frequency that is called the B frequency. Okay, that's mean in that particular region all the mobile phone or system is obviously under that frequency. In that way here C frequency, here D frequency, here E frequency, here F frequency, here G frequency. That's mean if we count the frequency number, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, there are 7 number of frequency band. Okay, by the help of 7 number of frequency band we cover a very large area. A very large area. Okay, so this is the basic concept of the cellular phone, because this is a cell, this cell use that A frequency, this is another cell, this cell use B frequency, this is another cell, this cell use the frequency C, this is another cell D, E, F, G, etc. etc. That's when by the help of 7 number of frequency we cover very large area. Okay, very fine, but we assume or we assume that by the help of that particular 7 number of frequency we only cover the South Bengal. This is our assumption, South Bengal only. But when we go in the North Bengal, then another frequency required. That's when we have to purchase another frequency band. But this is impossible, because when we go in the any kind of purchase, there's some money matter. So scientists thought about that things, and they used another concept. If we produce another replica of that particular cell of here, then there are no issue. Particular cell of here means suppose please wait, we draw up another figure. Okay, so this is the figure. Here we again draw another frequency A, which is we used here. Okay, then it is B, then C, D, E. Here some drawbacks of this is my default. Here obviously F is there, but instead of that we by the mistake we again consider here C, and then again we go for the G. That's mean this same frequency band, by the help of that same frequency band, we considered for another region. That's mean by the help of that particular 7 number of frequency, we cover the, suppose we assume the South Bengal as well as, but the help of that particular frequency, 7 number of frequencies, we cover the North Bengal also. And this is the A. Now what's the advantage? The advantage is that only limited number of frequency resources. That's mean by the help of only 7 number of frequency, we cover the all the region across the India, whatever, or across the West Bengal. Okay. Now one common question is that, so here we use the frequency A, here also use the frequency A. Here we use the frequency E, here also use the frequency E. That's mean there are no chance of interference. Interference means A and A, this is not the adjacent. Again E and E, this is not the adjacent. B and B, this is not the adjacent. In between that there are another frequencies there. So this particular type of concept is called the cellular system. Okay, and here we use the same kind of frequency, that is here A and here also A, this is B, this is also B. This type of frequency allocation or frequency use is called the frequency reused. Okay, so first of all, when we talks about that particular evolution process, a particular evolution process of our telecommunication industry, then there are two things I told you. That number one is spectral congestion, okay, and number two is internet speed. So first of all, spectral congestion is avoided by that particular type of cellular structure, and second thing is that is the internet speed. So how we modified our internet speed by the help of that particular type of cellular structure, that we discuss in the next class. Okay, this is our introductory class, and that is very little bit about introduction of the wireless communication system. Okay, thank you.